So you want the clean look of no badges? Check this video out because I'm going to show you step by step just how to do it. What's going on, guys? So here we go. I'm in my detailing trailer, my mobile detailing trailer. I'm just grabbing the items that I need to do this job. To remove badges, there's just a few tools, a few things we're going to need in order to do the job. Number one, the most important, is going to be a heat gun. Now, this one I got at Harbor Freight. I've had it for almost 2 years now. You can get these on sale for like $6-7 if you use like the 20% coupon, or they even have them on sale probably for $5, $6. But it's definitely going to be something that you're definitely going to want to use. Hair dryer, I guess in the hottest setting, would work, but it's definitely not going to work as quick and easy as what a heat gun's going to work. Next up is going to be some fishing line. Again, don't need anything crazy or expensive. This is probably a few dollars at Walmart. It's just a 20-pound test. This is just going to cut through the adhesive on the emblems, and then it's just going to leave a little residue after that, which then I use a rubber wheel eraser. These you can get on Amazon anywhere from $10 to $20. I'm sure 3M ones you can get on there too. They're probably closer to $30. This one's made by Chicago Pneumatics. There's all kinds of them on there. This will remove all the adhesive that's left over from when you remove the emblems with the fishing line, and it's gonna, pretty much take it right off, and it's gonna make your job so much easier and save you so much time. Makes a little bit of a mess. It's like using an eraser on a pencil when you get a little bit of the rubber on your paper from when you're using it. But this is definitely gonna make your job a lot easier. Now, if there's any kind of adhesive left over after that, you could use basically goof off, lacquer thinner. What I choose to use is this from Rapid Remover. This is an adhesive remover. Again, you can find this on Amazon. Absolutely works the best. Saves you a lot of time. And then finally, I usually hit it with a little polish. This is from 3D. This is HD speed, and I'll just polish up the area just to make everything uniform and shiny. So let's get to it. Let's get over to my car and let's go see what we're going to be doing. So here we go. The first step in this process is we're going to heat this emblem up. Now what we want to do is we want to just keep feeling for around the edges, make sure everything's heated up pretty evenly. You don't want to get too close with the heat gun because you could burn your paint, so you want to stay away from it. You just want to evenly warm it up. I'm usually going to heat it up around this emblem just to evenly heat it up, and then once we heat it up, we're going to start with the fishing line behind it to remove the emblems. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with step one. We're going to remove the 328i off of my car. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to take the heat gun. We're going to stay a few inches away from the emblem and evenly heat up around this emblem so that it's all pretty uniformly hot. What we're going to do is we're just going to keep putting our hand on it, just make sure everything's pretty even and not getting too hot. You don't want to get too close with the heat gun because you can actually burn your paint. So we're going to warm it up. We're going to get it nice and hot, and then we're going to take the fishing line and get behind the emblems, and they're just going to fall right off. So let's get started. Feels pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our fishing line, just going to wrap it around our fingers a little bit. We're going to get behind these emblems and just do a sawing motion back and forth, and then just like that, these are just going to fall right off, and that's it. So now we've removed the emblem. Now we're going to go on to the next step, which is going to be that eraser wheel, and that's going to take this adhesive off super quick. and make the job 10 times easier than sitting here with just, you know, some goof off or anything else just to remove this. So let's get on to that step. Okay, so now here we have our rubber wheel. Again, it's just in the end of a drill. Now I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to run up and down on this thing, side to side, and it's going to remove all this adhesive off of here super quick. You don't really have to worry about too much with this rubber wheel. It's not going to damage anything on this metal and paint. I have seen it mess up when I used to work in a body shop on a bumper. For some reason, it'll eat the paint off of plastic pretty quickly, but off a metal surface, nothing to worry about. Super safe. And again, we're just going to run this thing up and down, cross this adhesive, and it's going to clean this up very quickly. Let's get started. And just like that, you can see we absolutely don't even have any adhesive left on this at all. So this is going to be pretty much done. We can run some goof off or this rapid remover that I like to use right over top of it and just remove anything on it. But I think we're pretty darn clean, and we can just get right over into just polishing this area up with my polisher. So let's move on to that step. Okay, on to our final step. I'm going to grab my HD Speed made by 3D. This is by far my favorite polish. I use this on all my vehicles, personal vehicles, as well as a lot of customer vehicles and 90% of the cars that I detail. This is just a product that I love to use. I'm going to be using my Rupes Bigfoot polisher. This is a Chemical Guys 5-inch pad. And we're just going to polish up this area where the emblem was and where it was removed. Typically, you're going to have a little bit of a difference at times in the paint finish where the emblem was due to the sun not beating on that. So we're just going to polish up the area real quick. I'm just going to put a few dots on my pad here, and then we're going to polish this up, wipe it off, and we will be done. So, put a few drops on my pad. I'm just going to spread this around a little bit. Now I'm just going to use my microfiber rag, wipe off this polish, and then I'll take you in for a closer look. Absolutely perfect, 100%. No issues in here at all. Completely mirror finish. You can't tell where that emblem was ever. So now I'm just going to do the same thing to this side, and we're all done. Okay. On to this side, again, we're going to heat up this emblem. We're going to get it nice and hot. We're going to come behind it with the fishing line, remove the emblem, hit it with the rubber wheel. Again, if there's any kind of residue left over, we'll clean it up with our adhesive remover, which again, I like to use the rapid remover, and we'll hit it with some polish. We'll polish up pretty much this whole area in here to even out the finish on the car, and we will be done. Here we go. fishing line. Sawing motion. And the emblem is free. Now, like I said, we got some adhesive here. I'll show you what that looks like. Left over. That's just the 3M double-sided tape that's used to hold these emblems on. What we're going to do is just take that rubber wheel, run over that area real quick. It'll clean it up. If there's any adhesive left over after that, we'll hit it with our adhesive remover. We'll follow up with some polish. So here we go. Clean off the rubber shavings that we have there. Now on this one I can see, whoops, this one I can see a little bit of an adhesive line in here, right in here. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. So I'm going to take my adhesive remover, I'm just going to clean that off, and then I'm going to get to polishing. Now with this rapid remover, all I like to do is just put a couple sprays on a microfiber rag. You can start wiping it right on. It cleans off super quick. That adhesive will be gone. And now, again, we can get right to polishing. So let's follow this up with some polish, and this will be done. Again, I'm going to put just 3 or 4 dots on my pad. I'll spread it around in here. Back this camera up a little bit. Spread it around on here. Oh, let me plug it in. That would help. Now again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish the area just from the emblem over to the end of the trunk, just so we have an even finish. That all we need there. Just gonna wipe off this polish, take you in for a closer look, and we are completely debadged. Now again, without making a video, without talking, this probably would take you 5 minutes to do a job. So let's take a look at where the emblem was. You can see the finish that we got on here. Absolutely flawless. Cannot tell where that emblem was at all. Let's take a step back and look at that. No more badges. So guys, there you have it. That's all it takes. Super easy. 5 minutes to do both emblems. Much cleaner look. It's the look I was going for. Again, this is perfect for the DIY person. It's perfect for somebody who's looking to add it into their arsenal of detailing to make some extra money. Again, 5 minutes of time and you get a flawless look. Now, this is the way I've been doing it for 17, 18 years now. I worked in a body shop doing body work, painting, prepping, all of it for 15 years. Also been detailing professionally on my own for approximately 5 years, and this is the way I've done it every time with absolutely no problems, no hiccups. The one thing I want to tell you is, if you are going to use that rubber wheel and the part's been repainted before, you just want to be very careful with it. You don't want to dig into the paint. This I knew was, you know, factory finish, factory paint. I wasn't going to have any problems with it. Again, on plastic bumpers, if there was an emblem or a sticker, anything, you really want to be careful with that rubber wheel, because it will remove paint if you don't properly do it. On a metal surface like a trunk, on a door, as long as it's factory paint, you're not going to have any issues with that at all. It makes the job so much quicker. Again, there's many other alternate ways you can do it. If you want to sit there with goof off or goo gone, whatever they are, for 15-20 minutes scrubbing the emblem to remove the adhesive, by all means go ahead. But for $10 on Amazon, you could buy one of those rubber wheels. It'll last you years and years. That one right there I've had probably for 4 years, still using it, for 10-20 bucks just to keep it in your toolbox to get a job done like this. Definitely worth having. If you're using it professionally in a business, like in detailing, to make extra money, I have people that have requested removing badges plenty of times. It'll definitely come in handy, and it'll save you so much time. So if this video helped you, you liked it, please comment, like, subscribe. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of videos, more detail oriented, about detailing, but this is definitely one I've been waiting to do to my car, so I figured why not make a video on it. So again, guys, thanks for watching. If you can, please hit the like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Any questions you have, I'll definitely get to them all. Thanks for watching.